Hey guys, welcome back. My name is Nicole from homecookedwithnicole.com. Today I'm bringing you a what's for dinner video. So 5 meals in our home during the week. I hope you enjoy. Let's get into the video. Okay, so on this first night I am making some potato soup and grilled cheese sloppy joes. Grilled cheese sloppy joes is something that I make quite often. However, I do try to switch up the side whenever I can. And on this night we were doing potato soup, so I just peeled and diced, some potatoes and added those to my little crock pot with some chicken broth. And I did let that cook for probably an hour or so on high until my potatoes got pretty soft, and then I started cooking my sloppy joes. Once my potatoes get pretty soft, I went ahead and added in some heavy cream, sour cream, and then salt and pepper, as well as some shredded like Colby Jack block cheese. And then while that takes time to get nice and melted, I go ahead and work on my grilled cheese sloppy joes. For my sloppy joes, I kind of just wing it most of the time. I use some ground turkey, salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, and then once the meat is cooked, I add some ketchup, mustard, Worcestershire sauce, and a little bit of barbecue sauce if I have it on hand. And then once everything's all cooked and mixed together, I just place it to the side because I'm going to add this to a grilled cheese and make it just like I would a grilled cheese. So as you can see here, I'm just using the same pan that I cooked the meat in. I've washed it out, but added some butter to the pan, bread, cheese, add the meat mixture, and then another piece of cheese on top and another piece of bread, and cook it just like you would a regular grilled cheese. And it is a sloppy joe grilled cheese. It's a huge hit in my house. My oldest child, that's not as picky as my other children, she likes to take any leftovers we have for lunch the next day if she doesn't eat it all the night before. On this next night, it is Taco Tuesday, and we almost always have tacos, so my what's for dinner videos won't include this every time, of course, but I did want to go ahead and share it this time. I might try to switch it up. Like this coming up week, I am putting chicken quesadillas on the list instead of tacos, just for a little change, and because obviously I don't want to show you all tacos every single week. So I do get block cheese and shred it myself. It's something I started doing, I feel like probably 6 months or so ago, and it's just something I've stuck with and really liked. And then just have some green leaf lettuce here, some tomato, and then I just add all our toppings to like a food board, charcuterie board, and then everybody just makes the tacos themselves. Next up, we are doing chicken and waffles. I always love chicken and waffles. It's just a fun thing that everybody pretty much likes. Fried chicken and waffles. I'm pretty sure no kid is going to turn that down. I mean, I'm sure there is some kid out there that would, but most kids won't, and mine love it. They are breakfast fans, so the waffles are always a hit. So basically here I just have my egg and milk mixture with my seasonings added in, and then I have my flour with the same seasonings as the milk and egg mixture has, and then just dip in one, dip in the other, and then it's ready for frying. And just throw those in a pan of hot oil, or if you have a deep fryer. I've used a deep fryer before in the past, and it's just so messy to me. I prefer just throwing some oil in my cast iron skillet and using that. And of course with this we're doing waffles, so I just did my own little waffle mix here: flour, sugar, milk, egg. I will try to link a recipe down below for like a simple waffle mix that you can use instead of buying like Bisquick or something. It's really just as easy if you keep most baking supplies on hand, like baking powder and flour and things like that, sugar of course. And just a tip here, if you make something like this, chicken and waffles for dinner, if you have any waffles left over, put them in a Ziploc bag and freeze them, and then you will have a ridiculously easy breakfast another day. You can throw them in the microwave or a toaster and they will be good to go, just like Eggos or something like that. And then of course once your chicken's done, just throw it on a paper towel, let some of that oil drain off. For chicken, I kind of just, I guess, kind of know when it's done. I've made it so much, but you can use a cooking thermometer to be able to know that it's at the right temperature. Next I am doing a chicken and stuffing bake. So for this I just had a boxed stuffing, made it just like it says on the package, let it sit. I'm serving it with some black-eyed peas, so I threw those in a pot, however. And then for the chicken, I'm using a mixture of cream of chicken with some seasonings and a little bit of milk to make the cream of chicken go a little further. So there's that. For this I used like parsley, salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, and then just spread it over top of the chicken. I've got my stuffing in the middle that I made already, and for this I actually used one chicken breast and just cut it in half. It was just perfect enough, but you can of course use more than that. And because I have picky kids, I made some mac and cheese as well, and then I also served this with rice because my husband loves rice, and cornbread. We have cornbread a lot in our house. And lastly, I am just making spaghetti and meatballs. Easy, plain, not plain, but easy and simple dinner. So for the meatballs, I'm using ground turkey with different, what do you say, parsley, oregano, basil, salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder. You can see I use a lot of the same seasonings quite a bit. And then I'm just mixing that together, adding an egg, a little breadcrumb, so they will form together and stick together well. And then just making those into balls. And for the sauce, I'm just using home canned tomato sauce. This was my first time this year making spaghetti sauce from scratch and canning it myself, and my kids ate this spaghetti all, like, it was all gone at the end of the night. And I won't say that they don't like spaghetti, but it's not something they normally are like, ooh, can I have more? But this time they definitely did. So if you have the ability to can your own sauce, I highly recommend it. It tastes so much better. And then for my meatballs, I just put those in a cast iron with a little oil, brown them on all sides, and when they're done or nearly done, I put them in my sauce and let them cook for a little while in the sauce as well. And that's it. Easy peasy. A little butter toast on the side, and we're done. Made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you haven't already, please consider liking the video and subscribing to the channel. I'll see you next time. Bye.